A heated political discourse is expected before any polls, but in the run-up to the Gujarat polls, a politician's religion has become the epicenter around which a divisive narrative is being weaved. From Rahul Gandhi to Narendra Modi, their religious identity has taken the spotlight, leaving key issues on the back burner. The big question really is it the common man that's the real loser ahead of the state elections in Gujarat?
Gujarat polls a week away. Hindu card dealt for votes. It's original Hindutva versus copycats.
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को तो हमेशा हिंदुत्व समर्थक दल माना गया।
यही राहुल गांधी हैं जिनकी 2005 में सरकार थी और जिस भगवान शिव की आराधना करके राम सेतु का निर्माण हुआ था, उस राम सेतु को तोड़ने का आदेश इनकी सरकार ने दिया था।
First came the Rahul non-Hindu charge.
They are practicing Catholics, but they know this country will not easily accept anyone but a Hindu. He is hiding his true citizenship. He is hiding his religion. It's all fake. It's a family of fakes.
What followed was a swift Rahul West Janeu counter.
शिव भक्त भगवान शिव के अनन्य भक्त श्री राहुल गांधी अगर सोमनाथ जी के दर्शन करने जाएं तो उस पर भी भाजपा को ऐतराज है। सच्चाई यह है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी बौखलाई है, तिलमिलाई है और घबराई है।
And no time was lost in raising the Modi non-Hindu cry.
प्रधानमंत्री जी रोज के रोज कितनी बार मंदिरों में जाते हैं? सुबह उठ के क्या मंदिर जाते हैं? अरे मंदिर का तो वो आदर करता है जो हिंदुइज्म की भावनाओं का आदर करे, जो हिंदू धर्म की भावनाओं का आदर करे। आप तो हिंदू धर्म को छोड़ चुके हैं, आपने तो हिंदुत्व को अपनाया।
Congress padded it up with Amit Shah as a Jain move. OAC is charging at the Congress and BJP for forming a religious club.
ऐसा क्लब बना के रख दिए मोदी साहब और कांग्रेस वाले, मैं ब्राह्मण जनाधारू इन्हों हिंदू ओबीसी, यानी ऐसा क्लब है ये। इस क्लब की मेंबरशिप ही नहीं मिल सकती आपको।
Jaitley launches clone missile at Rahul.
देखिए, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को तो हमेशा हिंदुत्व समर्थक दल माना गया। अगर दूसरे हमारी नकल करते हैं तो मुझे क्या शिकायत हो सकती, लेकिन राजनीति का एक सिद्धांत है, there is a basic principle, when the original is available, why should people prefer a clone?
मंदिर, मस्जिद, अजान, सबका वोट, बट किसका विकास? It's 100% धर्म की लड़ाई for गुजरात.
सरदार वल्लभ भाई पटेले सोमनाथ मंदिरना उद्घाटन समये राजेंद्र बाबू ने सोमनाथ आवा माटे निमंत्रण आप्यो तो तमारा परनाना पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरूले डॉक्टर राजेंद्र बाबू ने पत्र लखीने सोमनाथना आवा कार्यक्रमમાં જવા સામે પોતાની નારાજગી વ્યક્ત કરી હતી.
The Aam Aadmi finds the knot of the Janeu getting tighter as real issues have been conveniently buried. As the discourse turns fiercely, who will win? Shiv Bhakts or the real Hindutva team? With Mosmi Singh and Ashish, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let me introduce you to our panelists this evening. Syed Zafar Islam, National Spokesperson of the BJP, joins me live. Mr. Adil Singh Boprai, also spokesperson of the Congress, is with us. And Mr. Syed Waqar, spokesperson AIMIM, is also with us this evening. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, gentlemen, on India Today. At the very outset, I have a question for all three parties, and just give me quick responses, then we'll get into the details of it. Should a state election be fought on credibility, accountability, transparency, honesty, development, or should it be fought over religion? Let's start with the Congress.
Vedika ji, the fact of the matter is that the BJP and a certain section of the media is deliberately trying to rake up non-issues to divert attention from BJP's failures. I'll tell you what the core issues of Gujarat are, and I expect a response from Mr. Zafar. Why is it that the GDP, the state GDP of Gujarat has been continuously declining from 2012 to 2017? It's down from 10% to 6.7%. The BJP needs to respond. Why did it open fire on the Patidars? The BJP needs to respond. Why is it that atrocities against the Dalits have increased?
So then, Mr. Adil, why isn't this, Mr. Adil, before you go ahead, let me just interrupt here. Why isn't this your rhetoric then in Gujarat?
Given an offset contract worth 21,000 crore rupees.
All right, so these are the questions you should be asking in the state instead of questions over religion.
It's the BJP which is engaging in this scheme. Because BJP is using this as a pretext to divert attention from their corruption and economic mismanagement.
So why are you
is it
getting
that the petrol
distracted
prices
by
hit the roof despite a historic low in international prices?
So why are you getting distracted by
that?
No,
not at all. We're raising these questions. We've raised the issue of commercialization of education. We've raised the issue of how private electricity companies have been favored at the state's expense. We're raising the issue of literacy. You'll be shocked to know that Gujarat comes 18th on the literacy index. Gujarat comes 21st on the malnutrition index.
Mr. Adil, but this is not what we're hearing on the ground these days.
Mr. Jaitley needs to respond.
Can I just? You'll get your chance. Let me just finish here.
Astronomical increase in its turnover by 16,000%.
All right, Mr. Islam, if you can go ahead and respond to that.
See, there is a complete bankruptcy of issues within Congress party and many other opposition parties. That's why they are raising issues which are not an issue. They have always, historically, you see their credentials. They are actually, and their past. Just do a back testing and you'll find that these political parties, and more particularly I'm talking about the Congress here, they have used religion as a means to fight election. They have used religion to divide the society, and that's what they have been doing all along. But today, the people of Gujarat, the people of India have realized that they are
all right,
always...
But Mr. Islam, then why go ahead and have a war over them over religious
Mani's company given a 21,000
No, let's not talk over each other because we want the viewers to hear all of you out.
Mr. Adil,
you got your turn. We'll come back to you. Yes, Mr. Islam, go ahead.
So they always attempted to divide the society for the lust of power, which they have successfully been able to do in the past, but now the people have understood their intent, their stunt and their political gimmick, and that's why it has always been backfiring.
All right, that's a very impressive statement there, Mr. Islam. But my question that was to Mr. Adil is also to you. Then why not talk about development? Why not talk about accountability? Why get into this religious war with the Congress at this point? Just you know, a few days ahead of the elections in the state.
Not at all. Our focus is only on development.
How is it? Is Rahul Gandhi a Hindu, not a Hindu?
No. See, let me just give you everything in the right perspective. See, there are certain things which you have to understand. Rahul Gandhi trying to mislead the people by wearing a mask that he is a Hindu. If he is a Hindu, then he should have been a practicing Hindu, which he is not. And he is comparing himself with the Honorable Prime Minister, who believes in Hinduism, who follows and his astha is with the Hinduism, and that's why he regularly visits temple. Not as a tourist, but as a believer. Rahul Gandhi visited wearing mask to all the temples as a tourist, but always behaved as a believer he visited. But when he had to give his correct identity, then he wrote that he is in a register which is meant for non-Hindus, and that's when he had masked himself. But let me tell you one more thing, last sentence, that as far as the development is concerned...
Can I come in, Vedika?
I want to go across. I need to go across.
As far as the development is concerned,
yes,
Gujarat has witnessed all the development during the Bharatiya Janata Party rule. See, Mr. Rahul Gandhi must see his own constituency, his own bastion.
All right, we get your point.
He has lost all his seats. And that shows that the people's
all right, Mr. Islam, I'm going to come back to you. We get your point there.
Has completely eroded.
All right. Now, let me also go across to Mr. Vakar, who's the spokesperson of the AIMIM. Vakar ji, OSC ji ने आज बोला हुआ है कि एक religious जुगलबंदी है कांग्रेस और बीजेपी के बीच. What did he mean by that?
देखिए, both the parties in Gujarat, BJP and Congress, fighting with the face of the Hindutva. One, Congress saying that we are the real Hindu, Janeudhari Hindu, big Hindu, bade Hindu, और second, Mr. Modi is saying that we are कट्टर Hindu, हम असली हिंदू हैं, हम हिंदुत्व का फेस हैं। ओवैसी साहब ने साफ साफ कहा है, if both the parties are talking about the Hindutva and Hindu, then who will talk about the progress? Who will talk about the problems of the Dalit, backwards and Muslims?
But it's very interesting that Mr. Owaisi makes this point.
Who will talk about the business?
Because what we've seen in the UP Civic polls also, Mr. Vakar, is that you've got 29 seats in the UP Civic poll. So is it that the AIMIM is also benefiting from this war between the Congress and the BJP while they're really busy over this religious, tutu meme between the two of them?
ना देखिए, तू मैं इसको मैं नहीं कह सकता, इसको मैं कह सकता हूँ द रियल एंड बिग एजेंडा ऑफ द पार्टीज। भारतीय जनता पार्टी और कांग्रेस पार्टी, ये दोनों एक ही एजेंडे पे काम करते हैं। इन दोनों का एक ही एजेंडा है कि दलितों को और मुसलमानों को पैर के नीचे दबा के रखा जाए, इनके गलों को दबा के रखा जाए, इनको उठने ना दिया जाए। भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिस तरह से काम करती है वो सब जानते हैं। कांग्रेस पार्टी भी इन्हीं के एजेंडे पे चल रही है। बस फर्क इतना है कि एक के हाथ में खुली हुई तलवार है और एक की तलवार म्यान में है।
All right, I believe I'm running out of time. I've got your point there.
फिर म्यान में रख लेते हैं, दूसरे वाले तलवार लेकर चलते हैं।
Mr. Adil, my last question is to you. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time. Yes.
Can I come in?
Yes, you can come in, and I want to know, shouldn't the Congress's focus really be on development and on internal issues like consolidating the Patidar vote instead of talking about Prime Minister Modi and his religion, or going ahead and asking whether he's visited the temple every morning?
Vedika, I raised several questions. Mr. Zafar skirted all those questions. The real issues of Gujarat are, why is it that the debt level in Gujarat increased from 9,000 crore rupees in 95 to 2,42,000 crore rupees in 2017? Why is it that lakhs of people were out on the streets in Surat, Ahmedabad and Baroda protesting against GST? Why is it that unemployment is rising? Unemployment rate in Gujarat is 6.8%, whereas the national average is 5.2%. These are the real issues of Gujarat, and Mr. Modi and the BJP spokespersons are not answering on these core issues.
Mr. Islam, I have 25 seconds. I'm sorry, my director is asking me to wrap up. So 25 seconds to you, and then I have to wrap up. Why don't you talk about your so-called Gujarat model? Why are lakhs of people out in the streets? All right, we've got your point, Adil. Mr. Islam, you have to conclude this discussion. 25 seconds.
Let me tell you, since the time the Bharatiya Janata Party is in government in Gujarat, we have done everything in every sector. Be it mining, be it education, be it HDI, say Human Development Index. See, you see the ratio of Mr. Adil, I think you are not fully aware of that. See the GDP, the SGDP. We are among the top 5 states which is having a higher GDP. Then you have to see the number of universities opened. Since independence till 1995, they had only 7 universities. Now they are 57 universities.
All right. On that note, I'm going to say thank you to our gentlemen, because it's very heartening to see all three parties, especially the Congress and the BJP, talk about the education sector, talk about development instead of this religious war that is being fought on the ground. Hopefully, that should happen in the next few days in Gujarat as well, instead of this, this war over religion peaking, instead of talking about education, talk about development and other very pressing issues. We'll have to leave it at that. Mr. Islam, Mr. Adil, Mr. Vakar, thank you so much for joining us here on India Today.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.